I can't wait for you guys to make this gingerbread cake. It's everything that you love about the holidays in every slice. You guys know that Quaker Oats are a staple in my pantry, and they've been long-term partners to create some of your favorite recipes on this channel, as well as today's video. What I'm going to show you how to do today is take the same oats that you enjoy eating for breakfast and turn them into a cake. For today's recipe, I'm using Quaker's Old Fashion Oats, although you can also use quick cooking oats or steel cut to make oat flour. I have all the measurements for this recipe in the description box below. I'm simply going to put the oats in my blender or in a food processor and blend them until they're powdery smooth like flour. Now, if you're using a blender, you may just want to press pause on your blending, give your oats a quick shake to make sure that they all turn into nice, smooth oat flour. You should know that oats to oat flour isn't always a 1-to-1 ratio, so for this reason, I've made this recipe as easy as possible by just measuring out the 3 cups of oats and then using that measurement into the recipe. Super simple, right? I love using oat flour in baked goods because they add a really nice texture to any cake recipe, which is what we're doing today. To the oat flour directly in my blender, I'm going to add some baking soda, some baking powder to make our cake super fluffy, some cinnamon, ginger, some ground cloves, and a little bit of salt. Now I'm gonna make sure that all these spices get distributed among our oat flour by giving this a quick whirl in our blender. To a large bowl or the bowl of your stand mixer, we are gonna mix our wet ingredients. So up first, I have some melted butter. To the butter, I'm gonna add molasses. Now, molasses, it's what gives the classic gingerbread cake its rich dark color. Up next for sweetener, we're gonna use maple syrup. After that, we're gonna add in our eggs, our vanilla, and almond milk, and we're gonna combine this until smooth. To our wet ingredients, I'm gonna take our oat flour with all the seasonings and add them right in. And we're gonna use our same whisk or a wooden spoon to combine this until smooth. Let's check out the batter consistency. It is a little runny, but the oats are going to absorb all the liquid as they bake. And guys, if you could only smell it, it's delicious. I'm using a square pan for today's recipe because I want to keep it simple and I want to make sure that you too can make this over the holidays without having to go out and find the right size pan. Speaking of the pan, I am going to generously spray it and then we're going to pour our batter in. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can't believe she's gonna make a cake with oats. But I have to tell you that oats is one of the most versatile ingredients in my pantry. They are beyond a breakfast staple, and I've shown you how I use them to make my cranberry orange baked oatmeal, cookies, overnight oats, and even a savory version topped with roasted veggies. The links for those recipes are gonna be right below this video too, of course. Now let's bake this in our preheated oven in the middle rack for about 50 minutes until our toothpick comes out clean. You guys, the kitchen smells amazing. The hardest part is gonna be waiting for it to cool down completely. Now, once it's cooled down, all we have to do is flip it over into a cooling rack, and once it's completely cooled, the magic happens. Now, something I like to do is take a little powdered sugar and dust it over the top. This, of course, is completely optional. Take a look at the incredible texture from the oat flour that we made with Quaker Oats. Let's check it out. So very good. Grab the recipe to this gingerbread cake right below this video, and for more delicious oat recipes, head over to QuakerOats.com. See you next time.